would like to introduce Miss Alexson Church and Mr. Hector Tiru, who will lead us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. Welcome to our graduates, their parents and families, District Board of Education members, our administration, David Brearley faculty, staff, and all of our guests. I am Madeline Witchell, Assistant Principal of David Brearley, and it is my honor to be here with you tonight. To our 8th grade graduates, I'm humbled that you are my first graduating class of David Brearley Middle School. I look forward to 4 more exciting years together. To begin tonight's ceremony, I am pleased to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Kyle Arlington.
Good evening, members of the class of 2022. I'm happy to welcome you and your families and friends on this special night. I recently asked our 8th graders to watch a Japanese TV series on Netflix called Old Enough. Did I happen to mention that it was a graduation requirement? Just kidding about that last part. But I highly recommend the show for its simple yet compelling premise of little kids figuring out how to manage daily life without parents or guidance. For those of you who haven't seen Old Enough, the setup involves toddlers going on errands all by themselves. They're given simple instructions and a yellow flag to hold up when they need to cross the street. Of course, a camera crew is nearby to make sure they're safe on their way to the supermarket or other destinations. I hope none of our graduates take offense if I say this show reminds me of the transition from middle school to high school. Let me explain. High school is something new and can be kind of intimidating. You'll have more independence, you'll face new expectations, you'll have more responsibility for managing your workload. But I have every confidence in you, class of 2022. Just like the little kid who brought home curry from the supermarket, you've got this. You've worked hard to get to this point. You've been test takers and project makers. You participated in clubs and activities. I'm proud of the ways you have contributed to the Kenilworth School community. Middle school years can be a challenge under any circumstance. You started yours in the middle of a pandemic. That brought extra layers of stress and change. The way that you came through it all and supported one another is nothing less than remarkable. It's yet another reason that I'm so optimistic about your future. We've already seen evidence of the character and adaptability that will serve you well in high school and beyond. And just like those much younger kids in the Old Enough show, you'll figure things out. You each have your own yellow flag today. They symbolize that you're ready to successfully cross from middle school to high school, and that the world should get ready too. They should beware the bear you've become as you transition from a Bruin to your Brearley or next school experience. I'm happy to gift you one of these yellow flags when you come to collect your diploma. I hope also they serve as a reminder that it's natural to be excited and even a little anxious at a time like this. Acknowledge those feelings and embrace them. As you do, I encourage you to hold up those flags, whether real or merely symbolic, and wave them proudly. Class of 2022, you're ready. Congratulations, God bless, and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Arlington. Next, we will have a few words from our principal, Mr. Jeremy Davies.
Thank you, Mr. Arlington and Ms. Witchell. Good evening, everyone. Hello, 8th graders. As you sit there in a magician's-like robe and in a sorcerer's-like cap, wondering why on earth, on one of the hotter days of the year, you're dressed like a Harry Potter character in an extra layer of fabric and polyester headgear. Why? I like to think it actually does have to do with being a magician, because there's something magical about being here tonight. We're here tonight to celebrate the magic of you and the magic that it's taken to get to this point in your life tonight. You've worked hard, really hard. You've pushed yourself. No matter what challenges life and the world has thrown at you over the last 2 years, you forged ahead. And now you're here at this magical point in your life, ready for the next stage, high school. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the magic to come. And now your classmates, Gia and Danielle, have much more magical things to say than I, so I won't go on. But to emphasize, I want to tell you how proud I am of you and all that you have been through and all that you have accomplished this school year and throughout your time at David Brearley Middle School. I wish you all the best in high school, and I look forward to seeing all of the ways you're going to continue to be magical. So wear those robes, wear those caps with pride, Brearley pride. Congratulations, David Brearley Middle School 8th graders. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Davies. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's salutatorian, Miss Gia Kochar.
Good evening, Mr. Arlington, Mr. Davies, Miss Witchell, the Board of Education, friends, family, and my fellow graduates. We are so grateful that you were able to join us today, commemorating this achievement. Before I start, I would like to congratulate ourselves for achieving so much and making it this far. Through thick and thin, we stuck together and made ourselves better for it. I am very appreciative to be our 2022 graduating 8th grade classes salutatorian. Let's be real. These past few years have been rough. If you told me 3 years ago what life had in store for us, I would have laughed and said that's ridiculous. But we survived and got through it. I would like to share a quote from Ali Condi, the author of Matched. She noted, "Growing apart does not change the fact that for a long time we grew side by side. Our roots will always be tangled." I'm glad for that. I've known some of these people since 2nd grade and others from this year, but both hold great meaning to me. Having to do school with the pandemic going on was brutal, but these people helped ease the blow. During these times, we formed bonds that have grown stronger and become irreversible. Personally, I was online for the entirety of the 7th grade year, but others were able to go in person. It was odd having to do classes over Zoom, an unexplored territory, one might say. I know we all had our fair share of struggles moving online, but look where we are now, mere weeks away from becoming freshmen. But before that happens, I would like to touch on how we got here. Once, we were little children, finding difficulties in simple things, like addition and spelling. Now, we are considered young adults with a lot more responsibilities. Transitioning back into a normal school routine was rough, more or less. We had gotten so used to the half days, and now we were thrown back into the 7-hour school day. We didn't do this alone, though. We had each other to lean on, which helped a lot. We made some fun memories along the way as well, like our dances and our field trip. They helped us make up for the lost time of a normal middle school experience. Some of my most treasured memories from this year were during those events. One thing that stuck with me throughout this year is something one of my teachers said, that learning is not a straight line. We will have our spikes and our bumps, our ups and our downs, but we have to go and learn from those experiences. You make mistakes and learn from them to try not repeat them. The high expectations that you set for yourself can be crushing if you aren't looking. One thing that I've realized from experience is that life is like ice skating. You have to get off the railing first to live. And if you fall, you shake it off and get back up again. This school year, all of us got back up again. We're resilient and we're able to adjust back into this new type of normal. All it takes is a helping hand to get back up and not slip, and we were each other's helping hand. Thank you, friends and family, for always being there for us. Thank you, Brearley staff and faculty, for making this year so memorable and helping us whenever we needed it. Thank you, fellow graduates, for the memories, for the experience, but most of all, thank you for the life lessons. We have come so far, and we will go even farther. As we get older, let's all continue to offer that helping hand. And with that, I'd like to congratulate the middle school class of 2022.
Thank you, Gia. It is my honor to introduce our valedictorian for the class of 2022, Miss Danielle Dyro.
Hello, and good evening, Mr. Arlington, Mr. Davies, Ms. Witchell, members of the Board of Education, Brearley staff, families, and of course, my peers. It's an honor to have the opportunity to speak with you all here. Today, my classmates and I end this chapter of our lives, the crazy roller coaster ride called middle school. Between COVID, readjusting to in-person classes, events, dances, and every little thing in between, there's no doubt that we've made many memories, both good and bad, as middle schoolers at David Brearley. But as one door closes, another one opens, and we still have a long journey ahead of us. We're transitioning to high school, which will bring countless challenges and changes to our lives. But as the times change, people change as well. And I know that none of us will walk out of high school as the same individuals that we are today. Therefore, it's important to start thinking. What do you aspire to be? On the surface, the question may seem simple. When you grow up, we want to be things like doctors, lawyers, athletes, or the next biggest star. But our careers won't be the only things that will define us. We are also defined by our character. Our compassion, our integrity, our courage, our ambition, and our willingness to grow. As we brave the many challenges of high school and beyond, we should strive not only to be fantastic students, but fantastic humans as well. Being a high schooler won't be easy. You'll find yourself facing unfamiliar experiences, whether you're staying here at Brearley or moving to a new school altogether. We'll make new friends and we'll lose some. We'll meet new teachers and we'll struggle to learn new topics. We'll join brand new clubs and sports teams and we'll develop new interests. Even so, there are some things that will stay the same. For instance, we've made certain friendships that will last a lifetime. We've met teachers that we know we can always reach out to if we need some support. And, of course, we will always only study for tests one period before we have them, because we sometimes forget when we have a test at all. Nevertheless, we'll encounter adversities of all sorts over the course of the next 4 years and beyond, and we'll have to find ways to overcome them. We've learned over the past couple of years that we really do have the capability to get through anything, but it's ultimately up to the individual to decide how to act when things get rough. So, face your challenges head on, never allowing the fear of failure to stop you from taking the first step forward. Help your friend when they struggle, and know that they do the same for you. Be the one who makes your teacher smile every time you walk into class. Be the one who invites the lonely new kid to sit with you at lunch. Be the kind of person that you wish there were more of in the world. While we step into the next chapter of our lives, I know that we'll always be able to reflect back on the 2 years we spent together as middle schoolers. Not every day was perfect, but they were memorable. I've made some wonderful friends, encountered plenty of awesome people, and had a bunch of incredible teachers. I can't wait to make even more memories as we venture into the world of high school. Great things await us all in the future, but the pandemic has also proven that we never really know what life will throw at us. Thus, we should try to make the most of each day, learning and growing from every experience as we get closer to adulthood. Remember that you don't have to be a perfect person, but you should always strive to be the best version of yourself, whatever that may mean to you. So never quit dreaming, never stop believing, and do remember that your actions have an impact on both yourself and those around you. And constantly remind yourself, as Mr. Davies has never failed to remind us, there's no day like today, so make the very best of it. Congratulations to the David Brearley Middle School Class of 2022.
Thank you, Danielle. We will now present this year's National Junior Honor Society members. When I call your name, please stand. Jomana Abushareya, Alexa Aparahato, Justin Ayers, Beatrice Batista, Raquel Bento, Carly Borowick, Elisa Capra, Eladia Capra, Ava Christian, Dominic Kondo, Samantha Correa, Brielle De Freitas, Lily Kessler, Gia Kochar, Kevin Kopaz, Bianca Luciano, Fernanda Luna Vargas, Juliana Milano, Jamie Obuchowski, Christopher Pietrowski, Samantha Puglisi, Madison Rizzo, Gregory Scalise, Navia Sethi, Briella Sode, Joseph Squilaro, Hector Tiru, and Amber Zawacki. These students met all of the requirements developed by the Kenilworth Board of Education and the National Junior Honor Society. They are to be commended for their hard work and effort, which they displayed all year. Congratulations on a job well done. Please be seated. It is now time to recognize those students that have received top 10 cords. These students have set the standard of academic excellence in the classroom. The culmination of their work ethic and dedication to academics is greatly appreciated by the staff and administration. When I call your name, please stand. Our valedictorian, Danielle Dyro. Salutatorian, Gia Kochar. Raquel Bento. Carly Borowick. Elisa Capra. Brielle De Freitas. Samantha Puglisi. Samantha Sanchez, Sasha Shestak, and Briella Sode. Thank you. Please be seated. I'm excited to now present the David Brearley Middle School class of 2022 with their diplomas. I would like to invite Dr. Michelle Panici, the president of the Kenilworth Board of Education, and Mr. Davies to assist in presenting the diplomas to this year's graduating class. Jamana Abushareya. Joelle Aguirre. Sierra Allende. Tatiana Alvarez. Jason Alves. Alexa Aparejado. Lerta Abdimitai. Justin Ayers. Beatrice Batista. Isabel Bento. Raquel Bento. Carly Borowick. Annalisa Capra. Elisa Capra. Gabriela Capra. Eladia Capra. Adelina Caruso. Luigi Sedeno. Mariana Cespedes. Brandon Charles. Dylan Cherez. Ava Christian. Allison Church. Liliana Coelho. Dominic Kondo. Samantha Correa. Sarah Mayara Costa. Danielle Dyro. Brielle De Freitas. Noah Diaz. Aiden Donahue. Sarah Dos Santos. Rachel Elizondo. Andrew Espinosa Perez. Aaron Estrada. Aiden Falcon. Nicole Fernandez. Daniel Ferrara. Charlie Fuquay. Michelle Gaffey. Isabella Gianetta. John Glasson. Sophia Gomes. Damian Grabowski. Emily Guasp. Aiden Michael Harms. Peter Hagee. Lily Kessler. Gia Kochar. Al Johnson. Kevin Kopaz. Sophia Lamana. Jonas Lappenig. Jocelyn Lorenzo. Emily Lata Serrano. Patrick Leshniewski. Maya Levy. Katie Lima. Lindsay Lima. Madison Lipke. Christian Lopez. Bianca Luciano. Sammy Luna. Fernando Luna Vargas. Giovanni Malaspina. Andre Matos. Courtney Matthews. Kevin Maytadu. Ryan Maytadu. Caroline McHale. Tyler Michelson. Kareem Mohammed. Juliana Milano. Yariel Miranda. Rodrigo Muniz. Kevin Montero. Jadalyn Montez Zioka. Juliana Montez Zioka. Alexis Montoya. Jaden Nelson. Jamie Obachowski. Robert Oquendo. Alani Ortiz. Zachariah Ortiz. Joshua Romeo Pastor. Amelia Palesh. Mackenzie Pierce. Alexander Petrovich. Christopher Pietrowski. Logan Pyers. Joseph Pizarro. Adam Landon Bonse. Samantha Puglisi. Kevin Ramirez Gill. Raphael Rappaport. Matthew Resende. Guillerme Resende. Madison Rizzo. Daniela Rodriguez. Alexander Rodriguez. Isabella Sacca. George Salado Vargas. Samantha Sanchez. Veronica Sanchez. Amelia Santiago. Paul Santoro. Gabriela Santos. Guillerme Santos Silva. Lucas Santos Silva. Lowell Safraz. Gregory Scalise. Angelina Cicada. Navia Sethi. Sasha Shestak. Alexander Squarick. Briella Sode. Alana Solis. Joseph Squilaro. Carter Stein. Madison Tavares. Aria Tuari. Hector Tiru. Aaron Toloza. Sophia Torres. Caden Turner. David Valencia. Mia Vasquez. Jaden Velez. Joseph Vicari. Melissa Tavares. Robert Tavares. Nicholas Vlachos. Ryder Vorndran. Kaya Wagner. Severin Wena. Connor Wyrick. Thomas Yakulo. Amber Zawacki. Brody Zawacki. Tyler Zawacki. And Brandon Zubriski. Congratulations, class of 2022. From the right to the left. Families, the staff and administration thank you for joining us during this wonderful ceremony. I ask that you please stay seated until your children have finished marching up the center aisles. Once they reach where they entered, they will be dismissed. Thank you again. And without further ado, I present to you the graduating class of 2022.